Salutations, everyone. This is Razor here bringing you the Battle of Black Ops 2 versus Modern Warfare 3. Now, this is not going to be a discussion about developers or community managers. I'm going to break it down for you guys, so hopefully we can see which game is better using science. It's just going to be a thorough breakdown of each individual aspect of the multiplayer section only. We'll make a checklist and figure out which COD is the better of the two, ideally, because they're very similar games outside of the fact that they're both Call of Duty games. So put your prejudices aside and let's get started. Oh, by the way, if you leave a comment saying that they both suck and or Battlefield and Halo are better, just leave now. This video is not for you, so just don't watch it, okay? Alright, so let's start with the all-important connection. Now, I've said before that these two CODs are by far the worst when it comes to connection, and I stand by that, but let's ignore the rest of the Call of Duty iterations for today and focus on the two at hand. Modern Warfare 3 was notorious for having an entire lobby full of 3-bar connections, with not one single person having a 4-bar, not even the host. And Black Ops 2 is very well known for not letting you play, like, at all. Just let me play already! So much lag, disconnects from Xbox Live, getting banned for having a bad connection. Seriously, like, what the fuck were they thinking? So let's break it down into subcategories to make it a little easier on ourselves. Server connection, host selection, hit detection, lag spikes, and lag compensation. First of all, server connection. That one definitely goes to Modern Warfare 3 because a lot of playing Black Ops 2 is just trying to get connected and play the game, like you'd expect to after buying it. Host selection also goes to Modern Warfare 3. Once again, they both stink at this, but Black Ops 2 treats host connection like a party whore. Everybody gets a turn, especially if they aren't so good at the game. I can attest to this from personal experience being a host. It's not hard to figure out who has host, especially if you're just trying to figure out whether it's you or not you. And having a relatively terrible host for the connection in my area, I got host in Modern Warfare 3 a total of 2 times. And Black Ops 2, I've already gotten it over a dozen times. Not saying that this proves anything, but my connection is not good enough for it to be selected as host, regardless of the situation. So I do get more picked consistently in Black Ops 2. Not saying that this proves anything, but Modern Warfare 3 picked a more reliable host consistently. Hit detection goes to Modern Warfare 3 as well. There weren't many wanted bullets curving around corners in Modern Warfare 3, and the weapons overall were more consistent with hit detection when related to one class or another. The same cannot be said about Black Ops 2. Now for lag. Each game had different types of lag. In Modern Warfare 3, lag spikes were much more common and made you run in place for a while, even glitching at times, like here. Black Ops 2 lag spikes are less frequent, and basically what happens is has the damage against one another not exist until it reconnects, which resulted in the people with better connections getting to do actual damage first. Yeah, like that. Bullshit. Host migrations and lobbies dropping may be more frequent in Black Ops 2 due to a variety of reasons, but as far as actual lag goes, it's less frequent than Modern Warfare 3 to some degree. Now for lag compensation. For those of you that don't know, lag compensation is when the game gives people, on purpose, more lag as a way of evening out the playing field, ideally, so some people with better connections don't have as big of an advantage as people with less good connections. Lag compensation is also more prevalent in these two games more than any others, so which is better, or worse, I should say? Well, even though the connection bars aren't a 100% accurate representation of connection, you still see way more 2 and 3 bars in Modern Warfare 3 than you do in Black Ops 2. This is due to, for the most part, lag compensation, which is much stronger in Modern Warfare 3, so Black Ops 2 wins that subcategory. So by the score of 3-2, it's a narrow Modern Warfare 3 victory in overall connection. But what makes one game better for each individual person depends on what parts of a connection they'd prefer to be better over others. If curving bullets and host connection is more important to you, then Modern Warfare 3 is better in those respects. If you hate lag spikes and lag compensation the most, then Black Ops 2 is better in those respects. So this one comes up to preference really, because they both underachieve. Next up is spawns. Now, you may think this is opinionated, but not really. You can deduce which game has better spawns. Maps are closely related, but we'll get to that later. Some people think that whatever spawn system gets them into action quicker is better. This, however, is not true. A good spawn system regulates where your teammates are as well as your opponent, and should put you in a spot that does not disrupt the flow of the game in one way or another, i.e., spawn directly behind your enemies, getting spawn killed, being spawn trapped, or all spawning in the same area. Unfortunately, both games fare terribly in every category, so this one is a wash or a toss up, really, because in Modern Warfare 3, spawn trapping was very, very easy, having an entire portion of the map completely blocked off to you to spawn in, which was rather annoying. And often you would spawn all in the exact same square foot, getting in each other's way or all getting killed at once. Black Ops 2 shows the most extreme cases of people watching you spawn time and time again. If the map has little creativity and spawn logic, or the enemy team coordinates to do this together like a bunch of nerds. In most maps in Black Ops 2 as well, there seems to be only two spawn points that you'll get throughout the entire game. I'm looking at you, hijacked and carrier. Very little creativity went into the spawn logic, and often put you directly in harm's way, so nobody wins that one. If there's a tie, we'll come back to it. Closely related to spawns are maps. Which game had the better maps? Here we are dealing with where the spawns are located, how big the maps are, how many camping spots there are, how easy it is to navigate, as well as how many fortresses there are. This is the term that I give to portions of maps that you can hold down and control the entire game from a small area. For example, the middle of Hard Hat from Modern Warfare 3. The size of the map affects all of these, and it could be easily said that they both have the smallest maps of the COD series, but Black Ops 2 easily has the smallest maps in total. To some people, this is a good thing, and small maps can be very good if they are done right. What it all comes down to is if the map facilitates a good game between the two teams, regardless of size. In an attempt to cash in on the popularity of incredibly small maps, no matter how good or bad, Black Ops 2 filled almost the entire roster with maps that were relatively small, if not tiny, and played even smaller. Also, with the pressure of competitive gaming to make maps more competitive, camping spots riddle most maps, with plenty of the oh so popular head glitching spots in Black Ops 2. However, Black Ops 2 has more navigatable maps with multiple paths to many parts of the map, and less impenetrable fortresses like the middle of Hard Hat or the House and Resistance in Modern Warfare 3. Overall, it is no question that Modern Warfare 3 has better maps, thanks to the slightly better spawn points on the smaller maps, and less camping spots and head glitching spots overall. To give you an idea, the campiest map of Modern Warfare 3, Resistance, had around 18 high profile camping spots, while a map like Yemen has around 24 high profile camping spots, just to compare. Now, let's go over the guns. There's a lot of categories, so let's try to get through this one quickly. Reg guns, aka assault rifles and SMGs, are pretty close overall as usual. However, 5 guns mostly ruled Modern Warfare 3, the Type 95, SCAR L, ACR 6.8, PP90 M1, and the MP7, while 4 guns mostly rule Black Ops 2, the MP7, PDW, MSMC, and the FAL with the Select Fire Fully Auto attachment. Not much difference, but the Modern Warfare 3 most used guns aren't as balanced as Black Ops 2's most used weapons, so Black Ops 2 wins this one by a nose. So let's go over the shotgun breakdown. The ART-870 is better than the SPAS-12, the Modern Warfare 3 KSG is better than the Black Ops 2 KSG, AA-12 is better than the M1216, the USAS-12 is better than the S-12, and the model is better than nothing. Slightly. So shotguns goes to Modern Warfare 3 pretty easily. LMGs are at this point pretty much the same outside of the damage drop off that they have in Black Ops 2, as well as the inability to reload quickly, so that one's pretty much a wash. Sniper rifles as well, since they're pretty similar, no clear winner there. Riot Shield is better than the Assault Shield all day, every day. If you don't believe me, you are insane, Jack. I mean, seriously. It's like night and day. Pistols breakdown. Black Ops 2 5.7 better than Modern Warfare 3 5.7. P99 better than TAC 45. 44 Magnum better than Executioner. Cap 40 better than G18. And the Deagle better than nothing. Barely. Close, but Modern Warfare 3. Plus, they have more machine pistols anyway, so. Special secondaries, Black Ops 2 wins obviously since there's no competition. The tactical knife in Black Ops 2 is better than the tactical knife in Modern Warfare 3, or panic knife, however you're using it in the situation, because the one in Black Ops 2 is weaker if you accidentally use it, as in panic knifing, but can be a better lone weapon, making it better if you're trying to use it on purpose. Launchers are almost identical, so that's a tie as well. So by a tight score of 3-3 and 3, Black Ops 2 gets the slight edge in the weapons category due to the fact that its primary weapons are better overall for a balanced game, while Modern Warfare 3 has better secondaries overall. Attachments are mostly the same, but the noob tube in Black Ops 2 is a tiny bit more difficult to get, and the heartbeat monitor is slightly noobier than the target finder in Black Ops 2, so Black Ops 2 wins attachments by default. Lethal equipment goes to Black Ops 2 as well because it has more equipment to counteract the newbie equipment. Frags, Simtexes, and C4s as well as Claymores mostly remain the same, so we'll focus on the other things. Now, Claymores mostly ruled Modern Warfare 3, and it had 4 counters to it. Stalker Pro delayed it, Flak Jacket protected against it, Sitrep spotted it, and EMP nades destroyed it. Now, on the other hand, Black Ops 2, bouncing Bettys fill every single game of Black Ops 2 and are much stronger and noobier than its predecessor in Modern Warfare 3. But it has 5 counters, as well as the Claymore. Engineer spots and delays it, so there's 2 counters there. Flat Jacket protects against it. An even stronger EMP grenade destroys it, and Black Hat hacks it. Also, the Camper Tool trophy system has no counter in Modern Warfare 3, while it does in Black Ops 2, in the Black Hat, which also hacks the oh so prevalent shock charges. Which brings us to the next one, tactical equipment. Concussions throw faster in Black Ops 2, like they should, so point for Black Ops 2 there, and flashes and smoke, as well as the trophy systems, are pretty much the same, outside the fact that the trophy systems have a counter in Black Ops 2. Shock charges are annoying and way too strong, but at least they have 3 counters in the Tactical Mask, EMP Nade, and Black Hat. And the EMP Nade has a larger blast radius in Black Ops 2. So, again, with more preventative camping measures, Black Ops 2 wins tactical equipment. Playlist differences. Modern Warfare 3 has a better team deathmatch because it's easier to get kills and kill streaks before the game is over than in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, however, wins domination because of better flag placements that actually make sense. Black Ops 2 wins hardcore team deathmatch because respawn delay has been taken out, which made no sense in the first place. Modern Warfare 3's drop zone is better than Black Ops 2 hardpoint because the random drop zone points are better than the fixed hardpoint spots. Party games were pretty much the same, but Black Ops 2 has a sweeping UAV throughout every game type at all times, which makes camping less effective of a tactic, so Black Ops 2 wins party games. So close, but Black Ops 2 gets the edge, with every single identical game type outside of TDM being better overall since it awards you of playing the objective much more than it does in Modern Warfare 3. Now for the score/point streaks. In Modern Warfare 3, you saw the welfare system ruling the game, riddling the entire sky with score streak spam more than any other game known to gaming, because it didn't require skill, getting more than 1 kill in a row, and for some reason, Stealth Bomber isn't considered an assault streak for some stupid reason. Specialist was nice in Modern Warfare 3, but Black Ops 2 has wildcards to make up for this lack of specialist streaks. Lastly, Black Ops 2 score streaks don't stack as much. Plus, it has the orbital VSAT. Nuff said. Black Ops 2 wins convincingly in score/point streaks because of no welfare system in the support streaks, and has better lethal score streaks as well by far. Now for perks. Interesting comparison since they aren't handled the same in both games, but there is a clear winner. Modern Warfare 3 was by no question ruled by one perk loadout, the bad one. Blind Eye, Assassin, Dead Silence, until the patch where Sitrep was buffed, often replacing Dead Silence in some people's loadouts. These combos made you invulnerable to most things in the game. Now, 100% stealth is possible in both games thanks to the wildcards in Black Ops 2, but you give up much more in Black Ops 2 than you do in Modern Warfare 3. Compile this with Ghost only working in Black Ops 2 if you're moving, prevents camping and stealth a tiny bit, making it a less titillating option as well. Also, the flak jacket in Black Ops 2 actually has an effect if you play in hardcore game modes, which it didn't in Modern Warfare 3, making the perk completely useless and explosives even stronger in that playlist. While toughness and dexterity seem a bit too strong in Black Ops 2, it wins perks easily because Assassin is broke up into both Assassin and Ghost. making it slightly less effective and a less viable option overall, because its prevalency and effectiveness seems much less so in Black Ops 2. For example, dogs don't give a shit what perks you have. The traditional Modern Warfare 3 perk system versus the Black Ops 2 Pick 10 system. Black Ops 2 wins again here because although it is flawed and is by no means perfect, it's better than the traditional way due to the more balanced perks, and it also allows you to play the game in many different respects that aren't centered around using a single primary weapon. So you can play the games in different ways, which is much more entertaining for some people. Next up is sound. Now, a lot of people have different opinions on sound and whether sound whoring, aka hearing footsteps, is good or bad for the game, so that comes up to pure preference, although it can be easily said that sound whoring is much more effective in Modern Warfare 3 than Black Ops 2, whether you like it or not, so that's just up to preference, but there is a clear cut winner there if you are pro or con. Black Ops 2, however, does have better sounding guns and explosions, with much more intricacies thrown into their sound mixing. Theater mode, no question, goes to Modern Warfare 3. Although it had the occasional hiccup, the theater mode in Black Ops 2 is completely useless. Most games, it just won't even record. Bookmark films don't show up in bookmarked films. If the host lags out, leaves, or dashboards, that entire game is lost, both before and after the host migration. Entire games unwatchable due to UI errors. So Modern Warfare 3 wins hands down on usability and it has more slots. So if that's important to you, there's a plus there for Modern Warfare 3, although I do realize that theater mode isn't that much of a concern for most people. Now for stuff that doesn't really matter a lot, but's worth mentioning. Graphics are slightly better in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 has a detailed barracks, which doesn't require going into COD Elite, unlike Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 lets you customize score and point streaks to each individual class. Black Ops 2 has a better metagame in acquiring different camos, prestiging, and unlocking stuff. So let's tabulate the results. We have Black Ops 2 with less lag spikes, less lag compensation, less likelihood of spawn trapping, less spawning all in the same spot, more navigatable maps, less fortresses and maps, more balanced reg guns, kinda, more special weapons, better tactical knife, better attachments, better domination flag points, better lethal equipment, better tactical equipment, rewards objectives better, more balanced perks, superior but flawed pick 10 system, better party games, better sound effects, better barracks, better graphics, better metagame, with a total of 22 points. We have Modern Warfare 3 with better server connection, better host selection, better hit detection, spawn killed less often, better spawn locations, better map sizes by default, I guess, less head glitching spots, better shotguns, more pistols, much better shield, better team deathmatch, you sound whore better, better theater mode, and you can customize point streaks to each creator class with a total of 14 points. So our winner by simple mathematics is Black Ops 2. Now it may seem like a blowout, but not really. Many of these things cannot be weighed as the same, as each being worth just as much as one another. There are definitely some aspects of the game that are much more important, but both games brought a lot to the table and succeeded in various things that bettered the franchise as a whole, but each game can learn from each other. On the other hand, both of these games failed to meet many people's expectations because the expectations became increasingly higher each game, which is understandable but too optimistic. The game developers try to please everyone, but end up giving us the game they think we should want as opposed to the game we actually want, by means of trying to make the game more appealing to newcomers as opposed to their core audience of COD aficionados, which is where they should really focus their attention on pleasing first and foremost. Both games mostly end up suffering from both poor connections and terrible map making, with a few imbalances here and there that they refuse to or just cannot fix. Outside of that is the core of the game, the guns, perks, and the score/point streaks, which is where Black Ops 2 easily reigns supreme over Modern Warfare 3, and that's what makes it our overall winner. Now, if they can just get some good maps and better spawns. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. If you want to do yourself a favor, go ahead and click subscribe. If you want to help me out, there are some buttons and comments to help you do that. Also, as a side note, if anything in Black Ops 2 changes after the posting of this video, please note that I cannot predict the future, so check the date before you say anything dumb. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.